Hi. Good evening, good morning. Molibia wuti, mokala wuti, kimanzibwani shash. Kimanzibwani means good evening in Lozi. Chungulo pomkwai, molibia wuti. Welcome. We are here, guys. We are here. Thanks for joining. Sharon, good to see you. Thank you. Share as you join in. Invite somebody. Share with somebody. Welcome. We are going to learn Lozi as we go. So, Kimanzibwani is Chungulo Pomkwai, Mutozi Chwangi Mwaikarashan. Welcome. Special greeting to my special mbuyas in the house. Lots of love from your queen to my new mbuyas, the Bemba people there. Yes, I'm still waiting. My mbuyas, my cousins, tamuntu minempia yaku saluni ni weekend lero. It's morning here. Welcome. It's 12:50 Pacific time zone in California. Greeting you wherever you are. We have a few topics today, and we get started. People can watch us as we go on, but invite your friends, share in your WhatsApp groups. Let me share in my groups before we get started. I'm still waiting to get a Bemba name. Tamlampele shinaria chiwemba. Seriously, guys, ndelo lela. I need a Bemba name, so ndelo lela. Otherwise, welcome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining and sharing. Follow QueenPhumie on YouTube, guys. YouTube. You don't need to have an account to watch the videos on YouTube. So, share the videos and follow me on YouTube. The page name for YouTube is Africa and Beyond on YouTube. I'll share the link. I forgot yesterday. Follow me also on a TikTok. Yes, you know, Facebook is being censored in Zambia, so not many people can see that we are live. So follow, like, share YouTube and TikTok. Ngandwe, yes, I think that is my name. But Peter Mwale, that is my name. Because I was thinking yesterday, and I was watching something about the Lubemba kingdoms and their history. It's on YouTube. It's very interesting, guys. I'll post the link in here. And they were mentioning the names about the Bemba, the history, how they came from Congo. And I've been thinking that Ngandwe is my name. So now that you are saying it's confirmation. So my Bemba name, guys, Kina Pumulo Ngandwe Stumbeko. Korani bizola kala siwemba Kina Ngandwe. So my new Bemba name officially, guys, is Ngandwe. Otherwise, thanks for joining. Amutahe. Eni shalwi tumezi. Lukabulela nga mwa local languages. Kakuli watu wangata waziwa ulusivemba. So, falu watakweza promote musho wa silozi. Kuli na hakaofera sichaba kaofera wadukana wakuziva kwa mbola nga silozi. Yenisha, luitumezi. So, matopiki ya kachenu, ama topic ya lelo, I'm sure muboni video yale, ono banata musali kwa Mwinilunga. Yes, kuna ni video ye ile viral, musali kumunata ni musokwani. Musokwani uzumwinko. So, umwana kashibale muma no mwinko, muminwe, kuminwe konse kubili no kumuma kumolu. So, we are going to talk about that. That is violence. That is abuse against women. That's why women are a protected species. So, I'm going to talk about that violent video going around in the groups. If you haven't joined a group, make sure to join a group. Some of the videos that are very violent or very graphic, we can't share them online. So we are sharing them in WhatsApp groups. So I'll post a link here as well to join a WhatsApp group so you can see some of these things that we are talking about. And then the other thing that I want to talk about is we saw a letter. It says private and confidential, but that letter is from Zesco, and it is showing a promotion for a woman who, an employee of Zesco, who is related to somebody in the higher ups in Zesco, and the pay is hefty. You know what, this young girl, whatever her job is, they are paying her a lot of money, and we'll discuss that. We'll talk about it. And then lastly, today I woke up to a breaking news there in Chongwe, and I woke up to actually very, very sad situation in Chongwe of a woman who went in labor and went to Chikumbi clinic, and there was no nurse to attend to her there at the clinic. So I'm going to talk about that as well. So I think let me start talking about this the Chongwe story. What happened today? It's currently unfolding, guys. This situation is happening as we speak. So please share with people. It might be an isolated story, but this is what is happening to our women out there. Our women are going through hell. Yes, so I will start with my first topic, and my topic is about what's happening in Chongwe. So in Chongwe today, guys, I woke up to a news that a woman was in labor. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Phumulos Tumbeko. I am a certified human rights consultant, and I run an NGO called Nangoma Foundation. So we are a human rights organization, and the people reach out to us if they need help. So I have many officers there. I can call them officers or advocates. Yes, I have many Nangoma advocates in the field all over Zambia. And today, one of my advocates received a phone call from Chongwe clinic there in Lusaka. And the situation that unfolded in Chongwe is that a woman was in labor, and there was no nurse to deliver the baby. There was no nurse to deliver the baby at that Chongwe clinic, which is, it is known as, they send me pictures and they send me the video too, but the video is too graphic. I will share it in the WhatsApp group, or if you're interested, I can't post it on Facebook. Tetimbike video pa Facebook wapa. So a picture imwaimona Chikumbi clinic. So ukuku Chikumbi clinic kwa chibo mwana kachi aya in labor, but yero achia mu labor takwa chiba aba kumupapisha. So because we are Nangoma Foundation, we got a call as Nangoma Foundation, and one of the advocates took that call, and they were told the situation to say there is a woman in labor and there is no nurse. So my agent had to run around, find a vehicle, find fuel, find a nurse. They say that the nurse who was posted at that post was on leave. So my advocate had to find that nurse who is on leave, drive her to Chongwe, and deliver the baby. Now, you know how it is. We are all women. When you are delivering a baby, what happens? The baby has come. Umwananga nafika. So achumwanero achifika kuchongwe uko. The baby came out. Batakwa chibaba kuputula placenta. Umwana nafuma na placenta bachikala for 5 hours. Paka banes elo bachisafika. Kuchongwe kuria baputula na placenta baputula no mwana. So the lady achikala like 5 hours na placenta. Ukumufunya placenta takwachi baba nasi. So mwana mayo yo achipapa. Apapo mwana batakwachi baba nasi. Aba kufunya placenta. Imagine ine mwandi ningufu echikonko na chimwelesa wandi. This woman, it is not her time to die, because kuti wafwa placenta mwarishiba nga wapapa placenta ila kamomulo pa kumuntu it drains blood from the body nomba umuntu kuti napapo mwana for 5 hours ekele na placenta not kwata evidence for tulelanda fyonsefi my agent my advocate from Nangoma Foundation wachibula motoka afaya fuel afaya na vanesa bo bali palivu abatwala ku clinic because na mayo achipapa afika kabili umwana anga nafika so ana mayo apapo mwana afika batapale abakuputura placenta so uyona mayo achikala na placenta no mwana nafu makale for about 5 hours paka banaselo bachisafika ero nomba bachisaputura placenta baputura mbiriko code bafunyana placenta mule umfefile chitika tuli mu champion leagues tuli mu 2024 we are in Chongwe a few minutes away from UTH. We don't have ambulance services. We don't have emergency services for women in labor. So if you're to the land, mwebantu bakwalesa twakula ikarashani twakula afwa nomba uyona mayo lakiri she's near Chongwe nomba bana mayo bambya bale papa mumishumu bale papa shani fish filech tika pakuti na mayo afyali omwana muzambia. So this is another thing we need to bring to the attention of the Minister of Health. Kale twamboku beba ba echechu kwe batitamfieni basi ubya masebo tapali fe bale bomba techina mayo opo achupapira na mayo stayed for over 5 hours takuri yaba kumufunya placenta. We are even grateful to God Uliana Mayo is still alive. So from there were complications. Then they had to take that same woman from that clinic to a hospital. So katwishinga alikumwana wasa na ponga ni ku UTH. So that is the breaking news. It's very disheartening. And we are here to say, you know what? This government has failed. We are in 2024. How can a clinic in Chongwe not have an ambulance? How can be a clinic in Chongwe not have a staff on duty? Tatulebepa my videos ninkwada. Nama voice note is just that it's confidential. I cannot play it on air. Uku. So earlier ku Chongwe clinic. And then this is again about women. In Zambia, women are most disrespected. We are the most disrespected species in Zambia. Even when we are bringing life, we tetwa tuchindike, tetwa tupelefi patala, nangufyama ambulance, baleshtama CDF, tuwalirandire panomuleshtama CDF vehicles. Why buy CDF vehicles? Tetmushtama ambulance, mwanta distribute in all the 10 provinces. It's ridiculous, guys. Our priorities are messed up. We need to save the lives of our countrymen and countrywomen, especially when you are in labor. When you are in labor, ni kumfwa. That's why balanda tumapskeni. That's why no baba na mama no tutukana banyu dona bana batudelera. Kuri ba minister bamwa abambiro kulalanda ati mwira ilishanya pansala muleke okufyala. Okay, this government is so insulting. Like number mwambe no kulacha control sexual behavior ya abantu. How dare you? You know, of all things a government can say, is very disrespectful and insulting for a home minister to start talking about people's sexual behavior. Kachinga ni badorin mwamba na ponga ni banani. You have seen the news that is circulating. Atileke nyukfiala. You know? You have failed to control anything in the country. Now you want to control people's sexual behavior? Ala insoniye wuntu. Mwamfwa. But you don't insoniye wuntu. You must learn to fire some of these people. Who does that? Who talks like that? Who starts talking about people's sexual behavior? Mule biko tuma like apa mule comment. Apa uchi ba Facebook balechta a boost page. Nga mule tamba fe ba Facebook bakula muna kwati tafiwe miro na musekeramu. Na musekeramu ba inyu don government minister okula ye ba abantu ati mwira fyala chifyale. It is respectful. It's disrespectful and insulting. So aku komente nyapa tulelanda mule komenta mule bika nama no tuma emoji mule posta po. Pak to our Facebook ba monati people like what she's sharing. Nga mulifye quiet ba Facebook tabakula promote page and. Na mumona na tufika 77 because of late engagement filafinenga ndelanda you are engaging, so the algorithm will be promoting the page. We need this page to grow so that we expose what is happening mumu government yumu. Let me quote exactly what she said. Let me quote exactly if you bachilanda our minister balanda pama sexual behavior ya abantu. Mwafiro control obunga mwambo kulalanda pama sexual behavior ya abantu.
Nandi mulalaba. No ewi no munguru balembera pamukalaba. Ubuchenja shwankoko ungwa tasakamana chiroko ture.
Mwaimona statement hiyo, Mwaimona statement. If you are jobless, start family planning. You are stressing us for help, government. It doesn't mean every time you have sex, your wife must get pregnant. Okay, you know what? This is now insulting to the people. You have failed to deliver your promises. Ero nomba abantu bayirishanye mwambo kula ingira nomba mwingiri abantu muma bedroom. You start talking to people about their sexual behavior and when to plan the families. Is that the mandate that the Zambians gave you? To say muka yeku parliament and start talking about our sexual behavior? You are disgusting. You know, this is disgusting. And this, if it was a normal government operations, this woman would be fired. How dare she? Namufiro controller ubunga fiance namufiro controller. Era mwambia kuleta control nomba ma sexual behavior ya abantu. Honestly, insoni ebuntu. This government katushinga bali yana kuskulu na kuli etiquette nga bali sambira na ponga bala ulemba na ma speech pakwis before they come on air. Even me, I have a speech before I come on air. I prepare what I'm going to say. She's a mukusaba. Never feel what they can't even prepare a speech. Even me, Pano, I'm just a blogger, but I prepare what I'm going to say and I think how to say things. Because me, I'm just a blogger. These people are government officials. They have failed to control anything. Now they want to control sexual behaviors of people. Mule bomfia family planning, like really? Now you want to tell people how to use family planning and when to have sex? It's a shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. Let's be interactive, guys. Write a comment, send a heart, something, share so that the Facebook can be, the page can be promoted. If you're just quiet here, tapali kashima page tarakula monikira na kubantu. Already bali tusakale mpindi na mona abantu bali tam. Very few people. But when we share in the groups, in WhatsApp and Facebook groups, they can't stop that. And also on if you go on YouTube. So keep sharing, keep the comments coming so that Facebook can be promoting the page. So that's that about this issue of you know, I talked about the healthcare and also this woman, the minister, who's telling people about, you know, use family planning. Don't complain about feeding your families. You know what? Ubungani 400 kwacha. It is the highest price of mealie meal since the Zambia as a nation existed. Zambians have never had to pay so much money for food. People were complaining ubunga wali pali 150. Nombo ubunga buli pali to how much? 400, 500. Even if you don't have a family, it's too expensive. Naba youth they are failing to feed themselves. So how dare you disrespect people with families? Ingana mufiro kuteka ikale nifye. Mwambio kulalanda pama families yabantu. Do you know how it is ukufyalo mwana okuleta mwana? Do you know how it is? Some people right now, they are praying. They are praying to have a child. Eyo nomba ime mwafirwa. Nimo omwe baleta ma problems mu Zambia. Mwalisangirira obunga mwashitisha obunga. Abantu balande kofi achibunga na budula achiyo. Mule mwafya family planning. Ala insoni ebuntu. Insoni ebuntu. So ba mwela na mchita add, I just want to talk about this Zesco issue. Kuli paycheck ile pitana mumushi. Paycheck ile pitana mumushi yoyene nachimpuisha maka. Iya mukashana. A young lady from Zesco was given a pay raise, and let me read that later. Let me pull up that later. Let me pull up the letter. Let me just read that later, and this will be my last topic before I go. So there is a letter which is from Zesco, and it says to Miss Benzu Mangani na Mwimone Nkalate. And I'm talking about it because it's on social media, you know. I'm not the one who leaked it, but this letter is circulating. It's on social media. So I want to give my take on this. So this letter was dated 15th April 2024 to Miss Benzu Mapani Zesco Limited. Dear Miss Mapani, appointment of staff. Management is pleased to inform you that you have been appointed to the position of Senior Legal Officer Litigation, Lusaka, with immediate effect. You will be reporting to Senior Manager Litigation. The position of Senior Legal Officer Litigation is on management salary scale ML6. The salary bond on this grade ranges from 17,000 to 18,000 kwacha per month. Your entry point of this scale will be 17,023 per month. You will be paid 75% of the 75% and 40% of the basic pay as your monthly pay as services and housing allowances respectively. So baremu pela uyu mukashano uyu mwaiche aingira fienchito bamupela 17,253.72 salary, and if you calculate 75% of that, it's 13,000. So on top of that, balampela 13 penny for services. We don't know what services is. Elo balampela na housing allowance 40% of the 17. So 40% is like 7,200. Number mwebantu bakwalesa. This total of somebody who's just working Zesco, umwaiche ayamba fienchito appointment, balemu pela almost 40,000 monthly salary. This young lady is going to be getting about 40,000 monthly salary from Zesco. Now, my take on this one is, you know what? If everybody was getting high salaries as this, no one will complain. If everybody was getting ama salaries high like this, ngata tetula ilishanya pano. Mwamona? Uyu mwaiche afumine fya ku university na ponga ni kuiso kwa afumine. Bem inchito ya Monica. Elo mwana waba boss ku Zesco. Bamu pelo kula fola 40,000 a month. Really? Ama allowance is 75%. What services mwebantu bakwalesa? What services? If people want to make that money, then she should go in a private law firm. You are an employee of Zesco. What services are you going to give at 75% of your pay, which is 13,000? From their housing allowance, housing allowance nishinga. Guide me if I'm wrong. 40% housing allowance, 7,200. This has gone viral. And we are here to say that, you know what? I don't even know what to say, because the minimum wage in Zambia, minimum wage, according to the government, I think in 5 pin, correct me if I'm wrong. What is the minimum wage of Zambian pay? GRZ, minimum wage is like 5,000. Uyuena housing allowance yako is more than the minimum wage of Zambians, of a regular Zambian. Minimum wage yakwa uyumukashana. I mean, a housing allowance is more than a minimum wage for a regular person. Kuli mu Zambia abantu abalefola nama 1,500 monthly pay. The disparity is too big, you know. The margin is too wide. Uyu mwaicho yu elo ambile nchito nomba ma managers bafola shinga abakwati kale bayamba bafola shinga mu Zesco elo ba Zesco every day baikala okulunda malite. So are we going to be wrong to say mule lunda malite pa kuti mule ifole shempia imwe na babruru benu ba Zesco bushenga tu alanda ti echo mule lundi la malite is for you to pay yourself hefty allowances nishitwalu fyanya. Today pusha na bataging abazesco muno. It's not right. Abantu balechula minimum wage abantu last week kwali drama kwali umo minister kachingani waku isoko UPND official ali ingisha baiche after ingisha baiche nchito afiro kulaba dipira ma pin 5 a month. This guy is a UPND official and he contracted young youths to work for him for 3 months. A salary of 1,500. He couldn't pay them. A UPND official. Muleli piraba no tunya mpuku imwe housing na allowance yenu ni 7,200. But a youth umuntu mwampera salary ukara for la 1,500. Okay, is this the change that we asked for? Mwebena Zambia, think twice. Because this is not fixing things. This is fixing Zambians. Uku tekulungishe fintu. They are not fixing anything. They are fixing us. And this is nepotism. Is nepotism of the highest order. These allowances, they are too high. For me, my question is, what services is she going to be paid 75%? My services in Shakarata provide. Imagine Mopani, these people who risk their lives in Mopani Suide, bale for the 5,000. A minor, ule a punch pam godi. When other parts of Africa, Kukongo ma 21 pini bale for 21 pini, 20 shan pini yoko. Ku South Africa, miners over there. But imomule ibira bena Zambia. Mule mule mpia, instead muchite distributor, muntu onse afole mpia ilingene. Bambi bale fole la ma basket. Elo bambi kula ba posela fie ma bones to eat. Do you want all the Zambians baka fwe? Mule fo kuipaye chalo chonse kanshi. Hi Rebecca Onassis Foundation, good to see you. Muna chita like no ku commenta about your Facebook bale comment bale sharing a pages. To akulanda fe mu maloko language nomba. Pauti bela umfane fo tulerana. Banyemisa mwandini banyemisa. Kuna ni mtu yako na kuhola housing allowance 7,200. Kindu yecho yaka ina mateni. Mutu yaka lafela musewezi onafo ba mufa housing allowance kipeto ki 7,200. And then on there ba mufa allowance kuti ma services ba mufa allowance ya ma services 13,500. Kima services man yaka ya izarenda. Me, I want to know the breakdown of this services this Wenz will be giving to Zesco. Ali mutuli huide uzeswo we wati bantu mo batanda nchito motanda bantu nchito motaleka kunji ya babruru benu nchito tuli mibwenyi hemo jita yonse tuli mibwenyi Lwa mibona sha ears have wars. Sorry, wars have ears. Lwa bona zeza hala the mota turn down utoninga down sikama nywena akuna zo ziba. Mina baba you are turned down because amuzibi matata abatu. Haiba mwazi babatu mubanyandera wako na kunyema. Haiba unani BP yako na kukubulaya ni kukubulaya. Wanutwa wenana masiku. Dikaze zahara zifosize batu banyanda batu watanga kuluna kutusama problems kuluna. That's why alutafa lunani intel information nani organization ina Ngoma Foundation ruizi mama communities mwale kutusa batu akuli bulela fera fa no lunani ma organizations rutusa batu mwaminzi mobanyandera baba mwakuna nuna luna mashiringi aluna mashiringi kutwa fera ma problems yabona nikutoa ambola tuso yeruko nakubafa kikwa ambola fera kuli mwendi mutu muso ukawutwa utuse batu chwe batu mobanyandera then luna ruinefera inga kuna zolubona aluzuha lwabona sisi ngolo seo sesizwa kwa Zesco kuti boss wa kwa Zesco ukenisize mwana hayi musebezi nikumufa salary plus allowances 40,000 a month wakona kunyema yes akoni kunyema kimuntu yashwire piru hayi bamushwire piru wa muna feelings ya akuna mukoni kunyema ni calm down akuna za calm down fa kikunyema mutuka ofera wanyema onafane ni bule yakuchikwa Chongwe kwale musali kupepa mwana hakuna wakumuzusa placenta for 5 hours wosi uvya masebo kabo kutikiwa kikafu bainzi kwanto kwa Ethiopia kaka ikafo kwa masemina foba kalezi every day kikuzama ya kwa masemina zeba ituta kwa masemina abatise mwali fasi kutochincha bupiro wa watu saba parelwa basi uvya masebo na mayo kuti aikala na placenta 5 hours mumara mulandu takuli nesi what kind of a health system are we running in Zambia honestly? What kind of a health system are we running? And we've been saying this Sylvia Masibo should be fired. How can a woman stay for 5 hours after delivery? There is no one to remove a placenta because there is no qualified midwife to do that. The only midwife who was there is on leave. And I am angry here because my agent from Ngoma Foundation, we had to find a vehicle and find fuel to go pick up that nurse who's on leave to go and remove the placenta from the woman and the baby. Luckily enough, we thank God, the woman is alive. And the woman survived the ordeal, but they have got complications. So now they have to be transported to some major hospital in Lusaka. Good evening, Mwebe Nampika. And she's an MP for Chongwe. Filimu backyard mumwabo. She cannot make sure there is even an ambulance in Chongwe there to transport mothers in labor. Eona balakana pongani ba Dorin mwamba bale tutukana ati mule chita family planning. Mwafiro kutungulole chalo mule ingira mma bedroom yabantu. You start telling people how to behave sexually. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. If you can sink so low to start talking about people's sexual behavior when you are the same government that exported the mini meal which was there for the food security, then you are a disgrace. Ingabala mitino kokuine, me I'll just say the truth. It's disgraceful of you. Na fepanope ine narikula, narikwa tawana. I cannot talk about my children's sexual behavior. My own children, I share that. That is a no-go area. I cannot talk about sexual behavior. Yabana bandobo na fiere te chindandepo. Mwaishiba. Aba nobo na fiere ine. Chakana. Intambi. Fionse fiakana. But we have a whole government to talk to an entire population. The same people ever bapere mandate ya kuya. Office to start talking about our sexual behavior. If this is not insulting, then we are made differently. Some of us, we take these things seriously because we are in societies where people are respected. We live in societies where people are respected, and we live in societies where people value themselves. They don't accept if you are fiancé. They don't. Umuntu ngalande fya bupuba they need to be held accountable, and people must draw boundaries. They can't just be saying fiance bale for kulanda kwati bale bakatwish, because nabana bobe, you have a boundary what to say to your children. No more ngolem chita abuse milandu. They are human rights. This government is subjecting the Zambians to torture. What they are doing, their behavior, is subject to torturing the Zambians. And they must go in 2026. And I end here. Thank you so much for watching. Follow, like, share this page. Follow me on YouTube, Ubuntu Forum. Actually, the YouTube page is Africa and Beyond. But thank you guys, and God bless you. I'll read your comments. Try to make the comments here. This thing of Chongwe Mwemantu, you know, I have had 3 children, and they will write, I don't know, na pope ne placenta kufuma. Placenta yeila kamomulo pangata ifumi ne kutu afwa. No mama injere mona mayo na papa kuchongwe oko. Placenta ilimumala 5 hours. Elo basuvya bali kuma conference. Sema conference ukulapitana mufialo. Filefa bale sambira kuma conference. Why are they not implementing it, Muzambi? It is a shame. And we'll be here, we'll be talking. Thank you and good night.